Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? March comes in like a lion. That's a new lion. Guys, y'all know where the live reaction link is, right in that description. But guys, this episode, we saw Senpai, the one dude. He didn't really. I boil it down to him not really having confidence in. I understand that he knows who he's going up against. Okay, and he knows that Goto's a beast. He's a threat and everything. You know, he's a beastly shogi player. But if you have mentally prepared yourself and practiced and prepared yourself to go up against um, anyone, you should always be. You're always going to be cautious and everything. There's nothing wrong with that, but you should always be confident that you can possibly win. You should be confident in your skills. Now, to me, and what he was saying, I translated him like obviously just lacking some confidence in himself that he could not win the match. And he even said it. He was like, I don't. He said, I don't have a vision of that. But he was relating it to Ray, saying that he has a vision of him beating the dude he was gonna play and moving on to Goto to play him. And he was kind of belittling him for a second there because of that, saying, "Oh, you don't think I can win?" and stuff like that. And but hey, that is what it is. But the next episode pretty much next episode, the second part of this episode was basically Ray's match and stuff, and obviously he came in there ready to go. He was confident, but it almost seemed like he was overconfident. Overconfidence is a bad thing as well, and it kind of without him even realizing it, he was, I guess, kind of pushed up against the wall and, got caught off guard. And it seems like his boy wanted his brother or whatever. We called him his brother, big bro and all this shit, uh, to go ahead and he said he wants him to split his head or some shit like that. So that's crazy. But we'll see how this match is gonna end, I guess, next time and everything. But I do want to bring something up, and this relates to last week's episode, which I did actually do yesterday. And there was a few people in the comment section of that video that I did before, that I guess you kind of misunderstood what I was saying in the review or whatever. But I want to go ahead and just kind of cover it real quick. What I was basically trying to say in there was that, um, uh, the best thing to do actually, let me add this. Boom. Okay, let me put this up. It's kind of the perfect conversation to kind of do the shout outs to show right here. But anyways, what he says is, if I understand what you said correctly, then I think you mistook what Ray was talking about. He was comparing how when he stays at the Three Sisters house, it's not about not feeling welcome, but it's too comforting for his own good. It makes you not want to leave at all, and makes it way harder to be alone after that. Like when he was preparing for the matches alone at the beginning of the episode, this feeling of unease crawled up on him, so he had to start moving and recite the moves to distract himself. Being at home alone scares him that he will fall in another slump and begin losing, but staying with friends means you can't prepare properly, so it's a dilemma he's facing. And also, he's just 17 years old, who just moved out of an adoptive family and just started going to school after a big break. never mind all the prep for the games he does. So of course he's gonna be shit handling his house and be eating ramen out of a box, cut him some slack. It'll come with time, but yeah, let's see what he does. Now, then I replied with what you see here. I was like, no, I wasn't saying he doesn't feel welcome. I understand that he needs to be in the right frame of mind when preparing for a shogi match. Being at their house isn't the issue. It's just about prioritizing and being responsible. What I'm saying is that there is not a problem with him adapting and being comfortable and opening up and still being competitive. I give him tons of slack. If you're throughout all reactions, I give him tons of slack. It's the reason why I never like grill his ass. I never talk shit about him or nothing like that. Because I understand. But I give him tons of slack, which is why I say I understand why he is the way he is and why he lives the way he does. But through the experiences that he has, especially with the three girls, he can hopefully improve on his personal lifestyle and hygiene. At first, he is going to be the way that he is because when you move out of a situation like that and you're going to school and you're doing all this prep work, of course you're going to be like that. But like I'm about to say here, but it's been enough time. Time has passed. You know what I'm saying? Like he did that a while ago at this point in the show. That is what it seems like to me. Time has passed. Um, I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying? There's no real sense of like how much time, but time has passed. But what I'm saying is, but it's been enough time for him to start changing the way he lives and start start to become more comfortable even at his own house. But it's as if he has not reached that point yet. And like I said, I get it. But hopefully it will happen soon because he doesn't deserve to live the way that he does. It might be his choice, but it might not necessarily be the correct choice. He can compete at a high level and improve on himself as well. Time and life experiences does change that, but he hasn't reached that point. I always say that he has a heavy burden, but you can always lighten the load in one way or the other. And then he's like, oh, I see, I gotcha. Yeah, it's something he needs to work through. He might very well change pretty soon, but I can't really discuss further without spoilers, so we'll see. So that's what's going on there. But like I said, man, I mean, over time, hopefully he reaches a point when it's like, you know what, the way that I'm living at my house, and you even see the difference. The beginning of this episode, you saw the dude, his senpai. Like, I mean, just look at his fridge. I mean, he's got plenty of stuff in his fridge. I mean, he's not living lavishly, but it seems like he's just living a little bit more comfortably. And I want him to reach that point, and I feel like enough things has happened to him for it to happen, but at the same time, shit like his sister coming around and fucking talking the way that she does around him sinks him back down and it brings him down, and it's like, fuck, like that shit is fucked up. And like I said in those episodes, is that she's a goddamn cancer. It just sucks. It sucks for him. It really does. But um hopefully, the good can outweigh the bad and shit. And like I said, man, it's unfortunate all the stuff that he's been through. He's at where he's at. I get why he is at that point. I understand why he is, but he is and why he does the thing he does and stuff. But at the end of the day, I hope he can get to a point, and I hope it just should happen sometime here in the near future where he kind of really opens up and is like, you know what? I got to leave this stuff behind. I got to leave that baggage behind, this burden behind, lighten that load on his fucking mental. You know what I'm saying? Like enough, like just let it go. But you know, and like I was saying in that comment, it's like there's nothing wrong with being competitive and making sure you could practice. Going over to their house is perfectly fine. But when it becomes game time, when you know you have to prep, when you know you have to go ahead and do your thing, then that's when you focus. That's when you start practicing and stuff to get ready for the match. Which is why he made the right decision that night. When she was like, "You can sleep over," he was like, "Nah, I need to go because I have to get ready." You know, perfect decision, right thing to do. You know, but it's not like he shouldn't go over there. He shouldn't feel like he can't. He knows he's welcome, but he shouldn't feel like he needs to just stop doing that or whatever. You know, he shouldn't feel like that, even though he knows he is welcome. If he wants to go over there, go over there. But when it comes time to do his thing, then okay, do it. But all right, that's pretty much all I got to say about it, man. I'm out of here, guys. Leave your comments below. Thanks for the comments from previously, and yeah, don't forget to rate, guys. I'm out of here. Deuces. What's poppin', my dudes? Make sure that you become a part of the Central Network. Subscribe to Anime Central 1 and Anime Central 2. Become a part of the gaming Twitch live streams on Play Central, and also become a part of React Central. And if you want me to react to a video on React Central that you like, make sure you fill out the React Central request form. You can find a link to that in the description, as well as a link to all the entire Central Network, from Play Central to Anime Central 1 and 2, as well as my Patreon. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.